I would just drink till I would pass out every day and every night. I was scared that I would just drink myself to death.
It has taken most of his adult life, but at age 66, Bruce finally has control over his life because he finally got control over his drinking.
The amount of alcohol I could put away for a guy my size was just crazy.
It turns out his size was part of the problem. Bruce was born missing a vertebrae. In high school, when he reached 5'3", he stopped growing. Just after high school, he started drinking.
My reason for my addiction, in my opinion, is fear. It's lack of confidence. I just was very uncomfortable in social situations. That feeling that was inside of me, that quotation mark feeling that was inside of me, I just could not, even the drinking wasn't taking care of it. And I knew in my own mind, in the back of my mind, I had a problem.
By the time Bruce reached 35, his problems with alcohol became even more obvious.
I was married at the time, and the wife, she started finding the bottles that I would hide underneath the dashboard, trying to explain why, when I stopped at the stop sign, that this bottle fell out onto my feet. That's when I knew I really had the problem and what to do and where to go about it. At that particular time, back in '89, I didn't really know where to turn.
Bruce checked himself into a rehab clinic in Kansas City, and he left sober. But the ups and downs of withdrawal contributed to the end of his marriage. Bruce stayed sober for 15 years, until one night when he took a drink to help him get the courage to ask a woman out on a date. Before long, he was drinking heavily again.
I turned into this totally different person.
Eventually, it got so bad, a friend took him to INSynergy, a St. Louis-based drug and alcohol treatment program specializing in innovative medical solutions to addiction.
He was intoxicated at the time that he came in. He needed to go to the hospital. He needed more hands-on approach. And that, I think, is what sets us apart from other facilities. We want to make sure not just that a patient gets into our treatment center, but gets into the right treatment center for them.
Once Bruce returned to INSynergy, he was given a DNA test to see whether a medical problem was at the root of his chronic alcoholism. And it turned out there was. Genetic testing revealed Bruce had a particular enzyme deficiency contributing to the depression and anxiety that was making his alcoholism so hard to overcome.
And the remarkable thing is the treatment for this condition is a vitamin.
Once we treated the genetic deficiency, what lifted from him was the years and years of shame and guilt.
It helped me understand myself so much more. It's the idea of being able to explain to me that feeling, that edge, wasn't just me being mental or being crazy.
Thanks to the medical and psychological therapy he received at INSynergy, 7 years later, Bruce is still sober, feeling good, and walking tall.
Why don't I think about wanting to drink? It's just not even there. That's what's so mysterious. That's what I'm so thankful. That's why I'm so excited. Is that drinking is just not a part of my vocabulary anymore. I am just so blessed. I may be short, but good God, I'm healthy.
For more information about INSynergy, including a no-obligation free individual assessment, go to INSynergySTL.com. Reporting for INSynergy, I'm Paul Shankman, StorySmart Video News.